Explain steps for developing service model. Elements in a service model. There are various variables that service providers have to take into account while making decisions regarding the operation of their service business. Some of the elements that make up a service model are service design and delivery, customer service considerations, service offering variants, location, marketing communication mix, pricing strategy, target marketing and positioning. Factors for developing service model. Nature of service. Different types of services require different types of service models. In case of a service company selling services, advertisement is considered to be most apt because services are intangible and delivered as per decided standards. Type of market. If the number of customers is quite large and they are spread over a vast area, a widely applicable generic service model is more helpful because it can reach people everywhere. Budget. Funds available for place, promotion, and marketing also decide the service model to be developed. Thus, budget is a deciding factor for developing the service model. Stage of business life cycle. The right service model for your service company depends upon the stage of the company in the business life cycle. Initially, heavy expenditure on advertisement is followed by personal selling and sales promotion. At the maturity stage, competition is more intense. Push versus pull strategy. For a service company, it is most beneficial to use the pull strategy. When the service company uses the pull strategy, it refers to a policy to strive to build consumer demand without middlemen. Here is a tip for you. Almost all businesses, whether a manufacturing or service business, do deliver some kind of service to its customers. Hence, it can be easily said that any business with customers is in the people business. Develop a service model to drive value. You can analyze your services and customer feedback to understand and find out which customer value driver they consider most important. Based on your consumer feedback studies, you can then modify your service model and delivery strategies and service offerings to foster the following 4 key value drivers. Value for time. Value for attention. Value in life. Value of access. Let us look at each in detail. Value for time. It includes deliver just in time. Provide time enrichment. Minimize your share of my time. Value for attention. This includes reduce surplus and uncertainty. Manage choice. Overcome confusion. Value in life. This involves provide complete solution and represent my interests. Deliver experiences. Help outsource. Optimize currency. Be a trusted partner. Value of access. This includes manage privacy and security. Act as information filter. Manage context and permissions. Value for personal data. Rewarding loyalty. Support systems in service model planning and delivery. The following are some of the support systems that are used for the planning of a service model and service delivery. Electronic data interchange, EDI. Radio frequency identification, RFID. Enterprise resource planning, ERP. Transaction processing system, TPS. Customer relationship management, CRM. Decision support system, DSS. Database management. Data warehousing and mining. E-commerce or e-trailing. Intranet and Internet. Steps for developing service model. The overall service model plan that helps to guide the functioning and operation of a service company is known as the service model. Hence, a service model influences the service company's service activities and its response to the customer's needs, as well as market forces, such as competition and economy. The following are the steps for developing a service model. Step 1. Define the type of service in terms of the services offered as well as the company's specific orientation towards a service culture. Step 2. Determine and set long-term and short-term objectives for sales and profit, market share, service brand image, etc. Step 3. Identify and determine the specific target customer group or market on the basis of customer characteristics such as gender, income level, age group, etc., as well as based on their needs, such as specific service preferences. Step 4. Create an overall, long-term service model plan that gives general direction to the service company, its service offerings, and its employees. Step 5. Plan and implement an integrated strategy to achieve service objectives, defining and including all factors, such as location, transportation, service variance, advertising, display, and pricing. Step 6. Evaluate performance continuously and regularly. Also, make sure to rectify and correct any weaknesses or problems when observed. Predictive analysis for service model. Strategic managers must not only recognize the present state of the condition of the service business and their industry, but also be able to predict its future positions. While conducting a predictive analysis, 3 correlated environments should be studied and analyzed, which are industry environment, national environment, macro environment. Let us look at each in detail. Immediate or industry environment. Examining the industry environment needs an appraisal of the competitive structure of the organization's industry, including the competitive position of a particular organization and its main rivals in the future. Also, an assessment of the nature, stage, dynamics, and history of the industry is essential. It also implies evaluating the effect of globalization on competition within the industry in the future. National environment. Analyzing the national environment needs an appraisal of whether the national framework helps in achieving a competitive advantage in the globalized environment in the current scenario and what challenges can be foreseen in the future scenario. Broader socioeconomic environment or macro environment. Analysis of macro environment includes exploring macroeconomic, social, government, legal, technological, and international factors that may influence the environment in the current scenario and what challenges can be foreseen in the future scenario. How to develop a sustainable service model? It is crucial for service companies to develop a service model to help nurture a sustained competitive advantage. Service companies can develop a service model for sustained competitive advantage by: Number 1. Continually adapting to the changing external service business landscape. Number 2. Matching internal strengths and capabilities by channeling resources and competencies in a fluid manner. And Number 3. By formulating, implementing, and evaluating service strategies in an effective manner. Role of focus strategies for services. It is important to develop robust, customer-focused strategies for services that help in strategic planning in the following manner. It is a source of information for strategic planning. It helps in setting objectives for strategic planning. Customer-focused strategies provide information that helps in synchronizing the firm's resources and capabilities with the overall environment. It helps in knowing past, present, and future, so that by using past and current data, future plans can be chalked out. It helps in identifying core competencies of the service firm. It helps to build the organization's strengths. It helps to maximize the organization's response to opportunities. It helps to overcome the organization's threats. It helps to reverse the organization's weaknesses.